Part two. This is a part two to last video. This is the same day. I recorded the video literally like 5 minutes ago. But if there's ever a video where I'm talking fast, which have been my previous videos, it's because I'm trying to hurry up and rush it because I don't got that much space on my phone, and the max I could do for a video is like probably 15 minutes most. If it's 30 minutes, then my phone, that's too much space. That's why I'm like rushing on trying to get my words out. But to continue part two from the last video, low self-esteem and lack of confidence. I used to do parkour also. This is another story. I used to do parkour and I used to love it too. That was one thing that made me happy from all the sports, all the anxiety from the sports, not saying. I love parkour. That's one thing I didn't care about. Like, I didn't care about really what people said when I was doing it and stuff like that. But when I was like, when I was at school or whatever, people would get on my head. They used to play my videos in class. And you would think that's fire and shit, like, oh, okay, they low-key, they're fanning out. But me being in my head and being anxious and everybody putting me down and nobody having nobody having confidence in me, I always saw it as a negative, honestly. And they weren't like laughing at me and stuff, but there was some people in there, they'll be like, you know what, bro, your videos are actually good, bro. But the negative comments will always outweigh the positive. And my parents, well, not really my mom, she would like laugh. But my father, he got on me about parkour and stuff. He's like, that's dumb, why are you doing that? And then eventually, like, he would support it like here and there, mainly because my mom would support it, so. But then eventually he kept getting on my head, and eventually my brother got on my head. Eventually my own friends got on my head. Everybody at school was getting on my head. I quit YouTube. I took a 2-year break. And when I came back, it was some random gaming video, but I never did parkour again. And I never did parkour videos again. And right now I'm getting back into it. I'm doing flips and shit again. I'm training all over again, and the passion is there, bro. Literally, that's my therapy, bro. I love parkour, bro. That's in me. And shout out my homie. He definitely ain't watching this, but shout out to my homie Jacoby, bro. This nigga put me on the parkour. This nigga, he would boost my confidence and stuff. I'll be hella anxious to do a backflip because I would watch backflip fails. But he was the person who spotted me and helped me do a backflip. He like, nigga, you got this. What the fuck? What you scared for, nigga? You ain't gonna get hurt. You. Not saying that he was one of the first people to give me that confidence. Not saying. And he introduced me to parkour, and I'm forever thankful for that shit, bro. I love parkour. That's my therapy. Eventually, though, I stopped doing it due to everybody's opinions. And high school was rough. Like, I was anxious in class. Presentations, I hated presentations. Oh my fucking God, I hated presentations, bro. It was so awkward. I would barely even contribute to the group, just how anxious and awkward I was. Everybody would be just having a fun time, and I was just a quiet kid, just looking, and they would be like, oh, so what do you do? I'd be like, You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just so awkward. And it's weird, because, like, the shift from middle school to high school was just crazy, bro. Like, beginning of middle school, 6th grade, I was still confident at, like, the first month, and then I started getting, like, made fun of and low-key bullied like crazy. And then I would always tell my parents about it. My mom, she would be like, yeah, your dad gotta handle that. And my dad would never do anything. He'll just be like, tell your teacher. But honestly, that made things worse. So the problem just kept going. And then all of a sudden, all day negative shit just in my head, ingrained in my head. Now fast forward to my adult life. 2020, I got aware of my lack of self-confidence, and I also found out about semen retention. And I started working out, started bettering myself, and those who made fun of me and all that, they started giving me my flowers. But I still had the thoughts in my head, the negative, anxious thoughts about, oh, this is probably dumb, or I'm probably not made for it, and all that stuff. Fast forward even further. Now I'm sick and tired of it. I started doing jujitsu, MMA, boxing a little bit, and that boosts my confidence. And when I would go there, actually, like, in a lot of the things I do, like parkour, sports and all that, people always like give me my flowers because they recognize the talent. But I would still have them thoughts in my head, like, just subconsciously from what I was told when I was younger and all that, from my family and all that stuff. And my main problem is letting people opinions get to me. And it's something I'm really trying to unravel. Like, I struggle with it. And my NoFap, like my semen retention, does play a huge role in it too, in my confidence and stuff like that. So, and also how I'm taking care of myself, my diet and all that plays a role too. So I'm aware of that. I'm taking action. And the goal is just to do what I need to do, get stuff done while enjoying it. I want to be able to say I lived a good life with no regrets. There's a lot of things I want to do. A lot of people would say it's dumb as shit, but honestly, I don't care. I'm low-key, like, I'm growing out of it now. Like, I'm growing out of not caring what people say finally, bro. After 20 years, no, not even 20 years, that's crazy. After about 10 years, probably like 6 years. After about 6, 7 years, I'm finally unraveling that slowly. And I feel good. Even though I haven't even completely unraveled it, I'm starting to feel better about myself, and I'm starting to love myself more and care for myself. Now, I'm not saying be all cringy and stuff, be like, oh, I'm loving myself, self-love, and I'm not saying that, but y'all know what I mean though. Like, I'm just narrating. I'm starting to get more comfortable with myself and all that stuff. And after all these years, my younger self would be so proud, definitely. And just gotta keep doing what you love, bro. At the end of the day, them niggas who's making fun of you, they gonna end up, karma is definitely a thing, bro. The universe ain't just gonna let that shit slide. There's some shit gonna happen to them, bro. And it's gonna be to the point where you're so successful, it's gonna flex in their face. It's gonna slap their ass in their face. All those people who would really make fun of me and all that stuff, they're all like kind of regretting it now. I remember when I first started YouTube again, but this time I'm consistent, and I've been consistent kind of like ever since. I still, like, YouTube is always on my mind every single time. Every single day it's always on my mind. My brother, he used to make fun of my parkour videos and all that. And he said, bro, I low-key regret making fun of you and all that, because I know that played a role in you quitting. And he said if you would have kept going, you definitely would be bigger. And I was starting to pull numbers and stuff from that video, my parkour channel. And random people in different countries and stuff, they would comment. And with this one person, he made a video about me. He's like, hey, yo, shout out to Nash. He would be like, shout out to Nash Not Saying. And I saw the video, I commented, I'm like, thank you, bro. This made my day, bro. I was getting so much attraction and all that stuff, and people were starting to see my genuineness and just me expressing myself. And then I quit. And then I forgot what led to the conversation, but I eventually told my brother that everybody was just putting me down. I just quit. He's like, yeah, I'm sorry, bro. You know what, keep doing YouTube now, because actually I be watching your videos, and your videos are actually like entertaining. Your editing is good as shit, like all that shit. And now my parents are starting to do it. My dad is starting to do it. He's like, hey, when's your next video coming up and all that stuff? But I'm not really like close to my dad like that. Like, if you watch last video, you'll kind of see why. That's just kind of a glimpse a little bit. But yeah, everybody, even some people that made fun of me in middle school, they be like, damn, bro, you glowed up. You low-key, you got some confidence now. I fuck with it, bro. And they like, you know, keep going with that YouTube shit, bro. You gonna blow up. And I'm starting to finally get my flowers now that I'm being more authentic and not giving a fuck about people's opinions and like doing my thing. I still have them thoughts. It still runs in my mind, and it still affects my action. Whether it still affects my action on if I take action or not. And but that's one thing you must overcome. I'm talking to me, and I'm talking to you. Fuck their opinions. They're gonna die. They're gonna have their own family. They don't care about you. If you either die tomorrow, they'll move on. Fuck their opinions. If you listen to their opinions, you'll never be where you want to be at in life. You would never, ever, ever get to tell them I tell you so if you listen to their opinions. If you do what you want, nigga, and if you respect yourself and set boundaries and don't let niggas run you over with their lame ass opinions, you gonna be fucking him, bro. Literally. You took the risk. Now niggas looking up to you and asking you for advice. So that's what I would take from that. I don't know. When I make videos, like, bro, I be saying a lot of shit, and then when I'm done uploading the video, I'll be like, damn, I should have said this. I should have said this. That's why I made this part 2. And I know I'm gonna have that again, but that's basically what I have to say right now in the authentic, genuine, present moment. That's what I gotta say right now. But yeah, day 4 of NoFap. Fuck their opinions. You're you. Nigga, you're God. You're not the ultimate God. No, you're God's children. You're a piece of God. But you're a God, my nigga. You create, you evolve. What does God do? He create and he evolves, bro. Literally. You're him, bro. Don't let nobody tell you you're not him, nigga. You know what goes in your mind when you're alone.